Hello, hello, hello. Thank you guys so much for joining us for another episode of HeatPressNation Live. I'm Jared, and of course,
I'm Ryan.
And we're super stoked to be here. How are you doing, Ryan?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
I had a great week. It's been going fast. It's been going good. A lot of good calls. How about you, Jared?
Recovering. I'm doing pretty good. I went into a food coma over Valentine's weekend. So hope you guys had a great Valentine's. Yeah. For me and my wife, it's really just an excuse to eat a lot.
It was good. It was on Friday too.
Yeah,
that really helped. So when I went
fun.
to my food coma, I was able to sleep in big time on Saturday.
You slept it off for the weekend. Made it back on Monday.
I did.
Cool. Well, we hope you guys are having a great time. I hope you guys had a great weekend and are having a great week. We're here. Exactly. I can't believe it's already been a week, man.
I know, it's going really fast, right?
Yeah.
February came like super fast.
Dude.
Everybody was talking about how January is like lasting years like they always do.
Yeah.
And February, it's already like the end now.
No, it's quick. Like, I wish my Mondays would go as fast as my January, February, like for real. So anyways, I think we had some audio problems. In case you missed it, I'm Jared. And
I'm Ryan. Sorry about that.
And we are the two amigos. No, we're really excited to be here for HeatPressNation Live. If you guys are just joining us for the first time, maybe, well, welcome.
I know, yeah. Thank you so much. If you are, put your name in the comments where you're from. We always like to see who we got. We always, new countries too. Last time, right? We had from South Africa.
We went international last.
We're always interested to see. So if you're brand new to the show, put your name in there. We're gonna give you a shout out.
All right, so I got from, so by the way, if you're watching on YouTube, I got all you guys right here. If you got Facebook.
Yep, I got you right here on this one. And I think Rod's got us on Instagram, right?
Yes, he does. Rod, shout out to Rod, kicking butt back there. And we got some hello. So real quick, I want to give some shout outs to John Barnett from SGA. I'm assuming that says South Georgia, but if there's a country that I'm just not understanding, let me know. Michael's saying hi from Baltimore. We got Wisconsin, we got North Carolina, Maryland, Maine, Texas, Oklahoma.
Wow, we got
we're going all over here.
Awesome.
Check this out. Beard Clothing, or I don't know if that's Baird Clothing, from Scotland.
Wow.
Check that out, Baird Fitness.
Very cool. What time is it over there right now? I wondered. Let us know.
Are you in tomorrow? They might be in tomorrow.
Yeah, I think so.
There,
I think it's ahead of
it's Thursday over here. If you're in Friday, well, tell us how Friday's going for you so far. Check it out. A. Shannon saying hi from San Diego. You guys know I got a soft spot for San Diego right here in my little corazón. Some of the best tacos out there.
I got Stevie Steve watching. Stevie Steve's always tuning in. Thank you, Stevie Steve.
The homie, Stevie Steve, bringing it in from New York City.
All right.
Yeah. Well,
go ahead. No, we got one more from Buffalo. We go.
New York's in the house. And Rod, who do we got over there?
We got Greenville, South Carolina.
Greenville.
Fullerton, Boston, Mass.
Fullerton, that's pretty far.
Yeah. Dubai.
Very cool.
International.
Very cool.
Wah.
I think they're definitely in tomorrow. Dubai. I'm not too sure.
Right
but I'm
on.
Ohio, NYC.
Very cool.
Check that out. We got people from all over. Well, wherever you're tuning in from, whether it's, from our Fullerton friends who are in the same city or people across the world, we thank you guys so much for joining us. We're going to get into it in just a moment, but before we do not forget to join our Facebook group.
Absolutely.
Dude, Facebook group is rad, isn't it?
It's getting more and more popular. I know I get calls all the day and they're like, I saw you guys on Facebook,
Yeah.
checking out the community. I had a lot of questions. I think it's a great place to interact.
Yeah,
also,
for sure.
don't forget the YouTube, of course.
Don't forget it.
We have plenty of videos. We already did a couple videos a couple of years ago. We thought we'd retouch on some of these tools you're going to see today. But our YouTube, we have thousands of videos on there. If you have any other questions, something we didn't cover in the video today, check out the YouTube. We have plenty of content.
Yes, lots and lots of stuff. Be sure to subscribe. In fact, you could do that right now. You can hit that subscribe button. We'd much appreciate it. So, so today we're talking about the tools of the trade. Now, we have a lot, by the way. Like, there's a lot of tools that you can use when heat pressing. Today, we're going over our favorites. And I think these are my favorites because I make a lot of mistakes.
Most popular ones for sure, right?
Yeah.
I do too, Jared. We're always up here doing this.
We're real. You guys have seen them live. Yeah.
These are our biggest sellers, I must say, right?
Yeah.
I think they're critical to your inventory, especially, some we're going to check out today. I have a lot of questions with the VLR in particular, how well it works. You're going to check that out today.
And as you can see, everybody makes mistakes. Some of you guys might be able to read this, others maybe not. So this is a Taco Tuesday shirt that we made, and accidents happen, man. Sometimes you forget. Not only do you forget to weed your vinyl, you forget to mirror your vinyl, but you still heat press it anyways.
Right.
You don't even notice until it's already on your shirt. I know it's happened where we've had some folks calling because they put the wrong name. Like if you're naming numbering t-shirts for like a practice or even jerseys, You put the wrong name with the wrong number.
Especially with big jobs, you know, you're starting out, you're trying to get through quick, hitting a crunch line or something like that.
Yeah.
It happens often.
It totally happens, and you're not alone. There's a reason why we sell a heck ton of this Albichem VLR. VLR stands for vinyl letter remover. So we're gonna safety up.
All right,
Ready to dive in?
Definitely want gloves with this one, Jared.
Yes. I was doing a demo of this just earlier today, and I didn't put on my gloves. And now, if you have sensitive skin, it could burn. I didn't experience any burns or anything. That didn't really irritate me. But what did happen was some of the adhesive that came off of the vinyl actually stuck onto me.
Right.
And that's a pain to wash off. So if you just want to save yourself some heartache, you know, maybe it'll irritate your skin. It probably won't.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend it. I know I have sensitive skin, so I'm definitely going to need it for this process.
And make sure you're in a well-ventilated area. We're good. We got the AC like right above us, so it's, you know, got some good airflow. What other safety tips we got for this stuff? Just be careful.
Other than that, I think we kind of covered it. I mean, the fumes aren't crazy, but I still would recommend that's something that you just want to be breathing in constantly throughout the process, especially if you mess up on more than one, and we're going to be doing this for a long time. You got a lot to work with.
Yeah.
So all right.
Cool. So Ryan's actually going to take it away on this one. I'm going to move the iPads out. Oh, but I don't know if you guys saw last week. Last week, I actually got some glass etching chemical on the iPad, and so, you know, we're not trying to ruin these company iPads. So Ryan, take it away, bro.
All right, Jared. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to be applying the VLR on the back, not directly on the vinyl, but we're going to be doing it on the back. So the way I always like to start is I always like to start with just the shirt in front of me, seeing how I did it here, but I'm going to lift it up, going on here. It's going to be kind of a little difficult, but now it's always going to, yeah. Another difficult thing too is you're going to have to, you know, try to keep it as reference. So because you cannot maybe able to see the vinyl through it.
Yeah, and you don't want to pour the chemical like over here on the armpit. Like you got to it's weird. You got to see what you're doing, but then also like put it on the back.
Exactly.
It's kind of weird, but
exactly. So I always like to just halfway get it up. We know it's going to be that whole layer right here. And of course, you can always apply it and then just keep checking back and forth just to make sure it's all on there. Let's go ahead and start right here.
So you see he has, now the cool thing I think was updated about a year or two ago, is that this Albichem now has a really cool, and I'll show it while he's doing that, really cool nozzle, which really helps with just kind of application.
And then another thing, Jared, too, is you don't want to leave this on here too long. So I always think it's a good idea to just do a little section, little by little. Because what happens is sometimes you see some smudging going on when you do it too long. Okay.
You hit that like perfectly.
Okay.
Now, you know what's cool is one thing you're going to notice here. He got a little bit on the E. That's actually going to be kind of funny because it'll only remove only what it touches. That's a good thing about Albichem.
Exactly. Yeah, we'll do this half first. Should be pretty good here now, right?
Yeah, so you want to let it sit, I don't know, what
maybe a little bit longer. Yeah, let's
15, 20 seconds maybe?
I think we did 20 seconds last time. Maybe I'll put a little bit more on here just to make sure
you could be liberal with the Albichem.
Yeah, it won't damage the shirt too much here. I know we're using red, so we're really gonna.
Yeah, you always want to test your t-shirts for color fastness. Make sure the shirt itself's not going to bleed. But like I have yet to see a t-shirt bleed. And you know, using like standard like Gildan, this is Toltex, you know, the standard industry shirts, they're not going to bleed.
And if you look closely, Jared, I don't know if the camera can see this well.
You
start to see the letters bubbling, right? They're starting to rise
look for some,
off of the
any
shirt.
questions.
Yeah, there's probably questions in there. Let's see if we can get that going. Use something.
I got a quick question first.
Yeah.
Sure.
Can we use this on polyester and nylon?
Yes. I'm not 100% if it's going to work on nylon, but in any case, you want to squirt a little bit on the garment to make sure that it's not going to cause whatever bleeds. Sometimes with polyester and nylon, those are treated with sublimation to get their color. And so you just want to make sure it's not going to like ruin the garment. But in all of our testing, we've tested cotton poly tees, we've tested 100% polyester. We haven't tried this yet on nylon. I don't see why it wouldn't work. But again, we haven't tested that yet.
All right, Jared. And you see, we might have left it on there too long because you're starting to see a lot of
the adhesive is still on there.
Is still
That's
stuck
cool.
there.
We got a trick for that.
Yeah, we definitely do. So should we continue with the whole thing?
So
Jared?
now it says, let's just hit it.
Let's just
hit everybody. If you guys have any questions about what we're doing right now, or maybe you just tuned in, we pressed our t-shirt backwards. We messed it up, but no worries because with the Albichem VLR chemical that Ryan's putting on the t-shirt right now, we're actually getting to peel, so we're getting a second chance at this shirt. Sometimes it happens. You're making shirts, you're doing a run. It's your last t-shirt. You don't have any spares, and you messed it up. No, have no fear. VLR is here.
Right?
Check it out. Okay, let's see. I'm going to scroll up here. We got a lot of shout-outs. Man, we got people coming from Montgomery, Texas, Connecticut, Michigan, Yuma, Arizona, Dyersburg, Tennessee, Modesto, California, Porterville. Man, we got people from everywhere. Check that out. Okay. Oh, Panalavashi is saying, what is the name of the group that you were talking about? That's going to be our HPN Creators Group. And I'm not sure if they could put it on the screen right now or they'll put it on in a second. You're just going to go to heat.press/FB group. They'll put it on the screen in a second. Oh, there it is right there. Heat.press/FB group, or for those of you guys who are on Instagram, you can't see our screen. Heat.press/FB group. That's going to get you guys into our Facebook group. And yeah, that's the group. Lots of great help. Dude, Ryan, this is coming off like a charm,
It's
bro.
a little difficult with these gloves, Jared. I'm not going to
Right, they're a little clumsy, yeah.
But maybe I have some smaller ones in here, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. Even like maybe like a weeding tool probably helps you.
Yeah, it would kind of
lift
help you
up
pick it away.
the original one. Okay.
Now you'll notice he's peeling these off in single pieces. If you let it cook for too long, if you let the chemical sit too long on here, you'll notice that the pieces, it's gonna like disintegrate.
Exactly.
And then it's just way harder to peel everything off.
Exactly. And even this one, Jared, you can tell that I waited
Yeah.
too long. So there is a trick for this. So I get questions all the time, Jared. What is it, just gonna leave the smudging, or what if I run into this situation?
Yeah, so on camera, you guys can see it, especially down here. This is actually the adhesive from the vinyl. So the chemical separated the adhesive from the vinyl, which is this stuff right here. But some of the adhesive is still on the t-shirt. So you want to get rid of this. Ryan, why don't you?
Yeah, go ahead. So you're gonna directly put it on the rag. Okay, here. You're gonna put it on the rag. We're gonna give it another layer. Now, another thing, Jared, they ask is like, can I press it again? When should I press the shirt again after?
Yeah, so if you want to press it, you have to let this completely 100% air dry.
There you go.
There we go. And so you see how.
Let me get some more on here.
Yeah, you could be liberal. Be real liberal with that stuff. Just
All right.
Soak a nice little section. Right, we got someone on Instagram.
Yeah, got a good tip. One of our followers is saying that he likes to just do one letter at a time and
that's
stretch
good.
out the t-shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. That's a great tip.
That is
actually.
a good tip.
I haven't tried that one.
Done
yet.
that one. Let's see.
Always learning something new from our viewers. That's really cool, actually. That's what I love about this.
All right.
Check it out. On I think, what are we on? Facebook right here. Sandy Mitchell saying, you don't have to stretch the shirt to loosen the glue. Yes, you could totally do that as well. I guess we didn't know that.
That's why we like the comments, Jared. Honestly, sometimes I learn so much that,
Oh, here's another great point. Stacy Poteet is saying, you cannot use this on printed vinyl. The ink bleeds onto the shirt. I learned the hard way. Yeah, so that's a great point. Of course, if you're watching us right now, you guys, this is heat transfer vinyl that we have just removed from our t-shirt, giving us a second chance to do things right. Let's say everything's closed. It's midnight. Your order's due in the morning.
Right.
Nobody in the area has a replacement t-shirt. Don't worry. As long as you have some Albachem VLR, you guys are good. Which, another thing I'm going to say really quick, not to sound too infomercially, but this right here, it does you no good in our warehouse. It has to be in your warehouse.
Right.
It's kind of like insurance. You hope you never have to use it, but when you need it, you really want it there with you. You don't want to have to wait, 2 or 3 days for us to ship it to you.
It's starting to come off now. I should have done it one letter at a time, like our viewer suggested. But
Marianne Frankie is saying, I use it on polyester. Love this stuff. Okay, awesome. So yeah, it does work on polyester. Thank you, by the way.
Another tip our technical support team told me, Jared, once is always, if you still are seeing a little bit of smudges, try washing it. Washing it could help it get out a little bit more too.
Oh, nice. But dude, this shirt, you got it looking brand new.
It's starting to. We're getting there slowly.
Check that out. There's a couple little, I think we're good on this. There's a couple tiny little areas, but that could just be like the little.
Yeah, it is a little bit wetter on these parts too.
Yeah, there's like one part right here. I don't even think you could see it on camera. There's like one part right here. That's completely fine. We're gonna let this air dry for a second. So that way.
Yeah, we're gonna get it out, let it dry.
I'm blowing it. No, we're gonna let this air dry for a second, and that way we can repress it, and we're gonna repress it the right way.
Right.
Okay.
Correct.
Awesome.
All right, I'm gonna come back over
So
here.
yeah, come back around. If you guys have any questions at all, please feel free to drop us a line. Whether you're watching on Instagram, we got Rod over there. We got our YouTube followers right here, and our Instagram.
yeah.
I'm on Facebook right there.
Sandy Mitchell said, "Is there an odor?"
Yes.
There is an odor.
Yes.
It's nothing too overwhelming. It's something, but like we said earlier, some ventilation, maybe
Yes.
opening up a door.
We got the AC coming in right overhead, so it's helping us out a lot.
Absolutely.
Although if I had to be here much longer, I might want to open up.
I definitely
Go outside, refresh.
All right.
You don't know you're dead until you're dead. So
Tim Johnson also says, "I've used it on screen printed transfers too."
Oh, that's cool.
So I know we have customers out there that aren't just doing vinyl and different types of materials. So apparently it works with screen printing too. Thank you, Tim.
Okay, super cool. Yeah, if you guys are just joining us, thank you guys again. You can rewind or watch the replay or whatever. We actually we mispressed something, so this t-shirt looks brand new, fresh and clean. We actually had some heat transfer vinyl on there, and Ryan, the man, just got rid of it for us.
Yeah. No, I always make mistakes first, Jared. I'm trying on a job, it seems like it. So I always think it's a great product. A VLR, it's under $10. It's a great product, especially if you're doing a big job. Even if you don't make mistakes often, it's good to just have it around. Just keep it just in case.
Exactly. And so we're going to cover another big oops right now. So this one is a little bit less common, but I guarantee you it happens because we get the calls every single week. And what happens is sometimes, you're in a hurry, you got your groove going, whatever. You instead of pressing something to your t-shirt, you put the transfer in the wrong way and you press it to your heat press. What the heck are you supposed to do?
Yeah.
We got you guys covered. Little product called Easy Off. Now this is not. This is not the Easy Off oven cleaner.
Right. That's clear the distinction.
Yes. Yeah, that stuff it'll actually strip the nonstick coating right off your heat press.
Right.
That stuff's toxic, dude. It's dangerous.
Absolutely.
So this is Easy Off. It's kind of, I think it's meant for hot metal surfaces, and it works great on heat presses. And we're actually going to show you right now. So I'm going to come around, and we're going to do something the wrong way, which is always fun for me. I love messing stuff up. It's like a pastime.
Right.
So check it. So for this, we actually don't need a heat press on our press. This is our Taco Tuesday heat transfer vinyl. This is Easy Weed. Now it should go on like that, right? And it would press to our t-shirt. And every now and then you have some rascals. They're not doing things the right way. You're not paying attention. And so as you're about to see right now, I'm going to cap this.
Oh yeah. Let's get that over here.
As you're going to see right now. Oh, I'm wearing the wrong gloves for this too. Can you pass me the...
Absolutely.
So things are about to get really hot. By the way, we have these. These are not, I'm going to make something really clear. These are not heat-proof gloves. They are heat-resistant gloves. So these gloves are going to help you, not get burned, but you can't hold your hand to the heat press for an hour.
Exactly. Another good point too, Jared, is we're using the M-Press today. I think this is an M-Press 15 by 15 that we have here. One of the things, the difference between the M-Press and the Signature series is this one doesn't actually come out with the slide out.
Oh, the slide out. Yeah, no, we're stuck right here.
So a huge thing I always recommend getting heat gloves. Even if you're really careful, you'll notice that sometimes your hands are going to get a little close. So in addition to what we're about to show you, just even if you're pressing in general, I'd always recommend getting a pair of these just to play it on the safe side, especially if you're going through a job with a lot of different shirts there. Just safety first, always.
There we go. You heard it from the man. All right, so I'm about to press this the wrong way. Got 305 degrees, 10 seconds on the clock. That is a standard Easy Weed press. And so, yeah, we're pressing the heat press. We're ruining this heat press on purpose to show you guys Easy Off. And I'm actually going to give it a couple extra seconds. What the heck?
All right, let it cook. Jared, another thing is, even if you don't have it necessarily the wrong way, I remember...
Where did I transfer?
Right. One time I was actually just not using a parchment paper or a pro-grade nonstick sheet.
Yes.
And it still stuck up there and was burning.
Wow, yeah.
Some of the adhesive on there.
So you see right here, it's very clear that I have heat pressed my heat press. So I'm going to take the carrier sheet off, and there you go. We have our brand new HPN Taco Tuesday heat press. It's for heat pressing tacos. No, I'm just kidding. So that's stuck, dude. That is definitely on there. Now, at HPN, our heat presses come with a non-stick coating. So you might get, So even though it's on there, you could just kind of rub it and it's going to come off. Now, what's not going to come off that
Right.
easily is the adhesive. All right. So you could do, because it's a non-stick surface, you can get like a moist rag. It'll take you forever. We're gonna save you guys some time. And also, when you're working with a moist rag, sometimes really what all that does is just kind of smears things around. And we're not in the smearing business here, so we're in the cleaning up your heat press business. So
We always start smearing though, Jared. That's a common trend here.
All right, so here we go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a liberal amount of Easy Off. And again, if this happens in your shop while you're working, you don't wanna have to like call us, wait a couple days to get this shipped to you. You wanna have it on hand. So to me, you know, with your next, maybe on your next, I'm squirting that on there pretty liberal right there. Maybe on your next vinyl order, you want to add some VLR, and then on your next order, maybe add some of this right here. And you always think it'll never happen to you, and there you go, it does. Okay, so check that out. So this, we're just gonna give it a nice rub over.
Michelle says, watching you do that gives me anxiety.
Yeah, well, it's very, very hot.
Right?
So one thing that you could do if you have some good, you know what? We probably should have protected our lower platen. Actually, I'll pull this rubber mat off. Oh, by the way, another thing, we don't glue these down for several reasons, and one of them is it just makes it easier to clean. So another thing you could do is, I'm probably gonna end up burning a finger here. If you want to get your rag, and before you put the chemical on, you want to just kind of try to rub off all the. It depends on what you messed up. Sometimes this happens with like a plastisol transfer.
Right.
And that's hot, dude. That is hot. Yeah, sometimes this happens with a plastisol transfer, and so that's all ink on there. So you gotta like go in there. I don't recommend ever intentionally doing this, but you know, we do it because we care. We want to show you guys how it works. So
Tim C. Johnson says, is the Easy Off back in stock? I believe it is. I think I was back there today. It's definitely, we have a lot of it.
Yep.
Got a question on Instagram. Is there anything that they could use in the meantime to get the adhesive off besides Easy Off?
No, actually.
It's a dangerous one, Jared, because sometimes you might use something and it'll make the situation even worse.
Yeah.
It'll just be a new layer that's stuck on there. So, I mean, I don't think we've tested anything else besides this one that works successfully.
Yeah. The only thing I would recommend is maybe getting like a wet rag. And again, this is a non-stick coated surface, but some of that stuff is pretty sticky, man. Right. So we don't officially recommend anything because we don't want to be like liable if you guys accidentally stick something to your press. You know what? Do we have another one of these rags?
We definitely do, Jared.
Okay,
we
cool.
Have a brand new one
Yeah,
right
so you
here.
can see like we're using the Pro Cleaning product, but still it's
take that one
not.
for you.
It's kind of hot. Careful.
All right. Sandy says, can you let it cool and then clean it, Jared?
You actually need to apply the Easy Off while it's hot. So Easy Off works best when it's hot. And so you can see, again, we're using liberal amounts of this stuff. This is going to help clean our heat press. And so I got it on here. If I didn't have these gloves, my hands would be burning. And I'm just going to kind of do a really hard...
Alex says, is that a microfiber cloth? Yes, it is a microfiber cloth,
yes, this is.
Alex.
Yeah, we recommend using... There we go. And so you can see that adhesive is like burnt on there. So again, with heat, this isn't like, yes, it's a non-stick coating, but like whenever you have something like gets like really hot, it tends to just burn things in there. So you can see if you're watching on camera, I got most of the adhesive off. There's a little bit right here that I need to hit again.
And the smell's not too crazy. I mean, we see a bunch of smoke in here.
not.
It's nothing too unbearable.
Yeah, again, you want to use proper precautions. Maybe not breathe this stuff in.
Right.
You don't want to wear it as perfume or anything. I don't think, anyways. Unless you're into that sort of thing. Right on. We got any questions on there, Brian?
No, it looks like I think we covered them up. I'm gonna scroll a little bit out.
Yeah. Cool.
I don't know, Rod. You got anything over there?
No.
Cool. I guess everybody's kind of waiting and seeing if we're gonna get this off.
Nicole just tuned in. Thank you, Nicole. We appreciate it.
Yeah. So again, what we did was, if you guys are just tuning in, you can rewind a few seconds, or minutes. We actually Taco Tuesday. We heat pressed our heat press, which is not what you want to be doing. And so right now we're using the Easy Off, and we're giving you a complete full demo. We're staying with this until it is completely clean. because we want to make sure that you guys know that we stand behind all of our products. If we carry it, it's because we love it, we use it. A lot of the guys here, we make our own t-shirts. I make t-shirts on the side. I have a heat press. I've had to clean my heat press. And I think we got like the last of it off. Whew,
Yeah,
that is
good.
hot.
And Jared, it looks like we used a lot, but that's a lot cheaper than getting a new heating element.
Oh,
You know
dude,
what I mean?
yes. And then if, it's a lot cheaper than if I would have used some Easy Off from the store, some of that oven cleaner. That is not the route we want to be going. Ooh, I could feel it. Okay, this rag is hot. And I can feel, again, these are heat resistant. They're not heat proof.
Right.
So, yeah, if you need to, you'll probably need to let your rag cool down. So we're just gonna fan this.
Yeah.
I can't really think
Yeah.
of a better way. And you can see there's the press is steaming because it's very hot, and of course there's still some chemical on there. Once you're done, the part that we're gonna skip is once we're done, once we get everything off with the Easy Off, you want to get a different clean rag, moisten it up. Be careful because it is gonna steam. It's gonna get very hot, and then you just want to make sure that the press is free of any chemicals. After that, so after this is all done, we'll do this off camera, but we'll just get a wet rag and clean it up. You can see here, this is like super duper clean. I got a tiny spot right here and a tiny spot right here. So we have it off. Now this is of course way better than leaving the stuff on there, I'll tell you that. Now you might ask, well, why the heck do I need to clean it? Can't I just press stuff? Well, what would happen is, let's say I put another t-shirt on here while my press is still dirty. It's gonna leave an imprint of that on my next t-shirt and every t-shirt after that. So it's gonna ruin all my future presses if I don't get it clean. Now, if someone asks, what do I do until I get my Easy Off? You could get some parchment paper and just kind of protect everything from your dirty element.
Definitely.
That's not a permanent fix, of course, but it'll get you through the rest of your presses until you can get some Easy Off in. And check that out. That's beautiful.
So that's a good question, Jared. So say, they're in that predicament right now and they don't have the VLR. They're not doomed if they don't put it on immediately after doing it, right?
Yeah. So we did just earlier today. So we tried it to pre-run all of our demos. We pulled a shirt that had been pressed months ago, and it came off just as easy as you saw it today. Okay, so the part we're gonna skip is I'm gonna put this back. The part we're gonna skip is where we wipe the chemical off with a moist rag. But other than that, you guys can take a look. It is perfectly clean, Rod.
Just
A little smoky in here.
Got a couple of questions actually. First question. I'm sorry. Is there anything else we can use just to clean the heat press in general, just besides the heating element?
Not that we found.
Yeah, we don't want you guys putting anything on there that's gonna further damage it, or anything that's not even safe to be at
If you try something, you try it completely at your own risk.
Right.
We don't officially recommend anything. The only thing I would recommend is just getting a wet rag, and make sure you're using some protection.
Right.
Maybe you have some barbecue gloves. Those actually help.
Yeah, those
really
are
good
actually
too.
really useful.
Yeah, you could wipe it down with that and see if most of it comes off. As you saw, we were able to peel off some of the vinyl, but the adhesive that got baked onto the element, that only came off with the Easy Off.
Right.
And man, it is warm in here. Woo!
Yeah.
It's hot. I got my workout today.
There you go.
Heat press. Yeah, so anyways, thank you guys so much for joining us. Of course, this t-shirt is not completely air dry, but it looks like we're running out of time. So you guys know how to heat press a t-shirt. And if you don't, dude, we got tutorials for that.
We'll probably post a picture of it after we press it. We'll put it on there so you guys can see the final product.
Yeah, but thank you guys so much for tuning in. So we have, of course, our Easy Off. And
our VLR.
Right. And if you guys want to win a pair of this stuff, so our winner whose name gets drawn next week. You guys are gonna win a bottle of Easy Off and a bottle of VLR, and it's gonna be awesome. Now we did promise you guys 2 winners this week, so make sure you stay tuned to our social media. Those are gonna be announced in a later post tomorrow, because Friday, dude, winning a contest is a great way to get into your weekend. So we're saving those for a post tomorrow. Make sure you stay tuned on whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Those are our big 3 right now.
And don't forget YouTube.
Dude,
forget
yes,
YouTube,
of course.
Jared. Like I
yeah.
said, we have an even in more depth a video about this.
Yes,
Cover
yes, we
some
do.
more specific topics about it. So if you have any other questions, you want to see some of the older posts that we have about it, go ahead and check it out. Subscribe, and of course, please like and share with friends.
Thank you. Yeah. So that's gonna do it for us. If you guys have any fun stories about your mess ups, we really want to hear them. Do us a favor, you guys can share them in the comments on Facebook, Instagram, wherever it is that you find us on social media.
All right.
I think it's gonna do it, you guys. I'm Jared.
I'm Ryan.
And it's been an absolute pleasure having you with us. We'll see you.
Take care.